Gamers were in. We've done it. We are down 3 people. Sora, Ash, Privateer. That's not bad though. We can take it. Also, I gotta turn this fan off. I see my microphone picking it up. Hang on. It's starting to heat up here, so. Did not mean to call target that. I meant to personal target it, but it's fine. People can move it if they need to. Let's go see what's going on. Fightbot's running? Yeah, Fightbot's running. I don't think I need local recording. I don't know what I would do with Reaper footage. We already did the everything you need Reaper video. I don't think I'll need no downstate footage for whatever reason. Okay. I'm in Discord. What, stomps? Stomps aren't going to do anything to points, and next week you shuffle anyway. Open tag Blue BL? That's wait. Ash, what are you doing on Blue BL? Bane Bada OCD Alliance on Throne of Balthazar on this BL. Is Vash out here? He's on Rawl's Rest BL. He's on blue. So we don't have to deal with Bane tonight. Question is who we will have to deal with tonight. Boys on this map, according to squad chat. Okay. We will want to keep an eye out for that. Boys spikes insanely hard. So if you do not dodge, you simply pass away. Nothing outside. Green going runes to hills. I'll go get to the bottom of this. Don't worry, I'm scouting. Runes to hills, like what, to the south? Because I don't see him in this runes. I see one green. But only the one. Get him, Cal. Get that druid, Cal. Hold on, I'm watching Cal 1v1. Oh, there. War is in rune right in front of me. They are maybe 10. Yes. I was like, damn, why isn't Cal chasing this guy through the rune? And then I looked in the rune. Yes. Why is this guy in downstate? What the heck? Wait, no, I killed him. I also don't have the no downstate bar on my... I don't have the buff right now. No, Cal has it. Cal has it, but I don't. Huh. Interesting. Well, this is, So how many people in squad do have downstate right now? Dude, that's so funny. No downstate roulette as a bonus week. It's hilarious that Ruthless doesn't have it. Bane on this map? I thought I saw Vashot on Blue Beetle. Yeah, I think they're on... Yeah, they're blue. They're blue. Oh, Ash is on blue. That's why he's saying they're on that map. I forgot he isn't here. I'm not gonna die. Dude. Hear me out. No downstate week, but you only get the buff after you die the first time, and then if you end the week without the buff, you get a bonus. Yeah. To catch my ass falling off a cliff, no shot. Also, maybe the first time in recorded history something broke for NA but not EU. I definitely got in fast. Big group behind. Who dis? I'd expect boys, but I can't see them. RBP. Leave these out. He's going back up. All right, don't overcommit here. Okay, that one was definitely a no downstate. All right, now let's see if when they come back, they have the downstate buff. If they come back after respawn and they have the no downstate buff because they died, that's so funny. I definitely spiked somebody 100-0 and they didn't go into downstate. No. Blue at runes, ink tag soon. Big lag here. Yeah, it's just broken then. Traditionally broken. Dude, he's done it twice in a row? He's crazy. That's a lot of pulls. Oh, I should be in pull. I have one of those. You know what I mean? I'm a necro. I have GS5. I can do that. You think we're gonna see a new build available message tonight? It's been a long time since I've seen a new build available. Your game will restart in X hours. True. A new build during reset would be especially fucked up. You're right. No, but then other people get re-queued. Kyoshi. I don't know about all that. We'll be fine. Got you. 3, 4. That's a horrible Shroud form. I don't think I hit anything with it. I can't dive into this, though. We're just gonna wait here. It's a little scary. Go for some unblockable pulls. They're dropping. Good. Keeping an eye on potential blue. Excuse you. That's a tanky Reaper, man. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. I don't think anyone saw. Good. That was close. They should have one more shot to push this if they want it. Otherwise, they're probably just going to go right to their carry. Pulling across bridge. Got one. I think it feels like a shield gen, but I don't see one. It's a little far in front. Stab, please. Please, stab. Still don't have stab. There's my stab. It's only one. I'll charge in. They're trying to come through us? That's going to be scary. You got downs. Blue Zerg heading hills. I can't believe you made it on 2%. I can't believe you cleansed your bleed before it ticked. That's gaming, man. They're going hills, it sounds like. Yeah, it doesn't seem like dying matters. If you randomly got picked, I bet it's map change. It's probably map swap, yeah. I'm never logging out for the next 7 days, man. Yep. Yep. When you swap maps. Ah, yeah. So we currently think that if you got into map super fast, then you didn't get the debuff. Where are they? Oh, here they are. Hello. That's not many. From Northeast Tower? Yeah, group behind. Green behind. Green. Okay. Oh, our booster ran out. Let's get a new booster up. It feels like skill lag tonight. It's not bad, but it's just taking like a quarter second to confirm each skill cast. I don't think there's really any reason for me to get out of Shroud here. We can just camp this for damage all we want. It doesn't feel like we're gonna need the boon strip. Gary, Watergate open, blue is at inner. But we could go fight blue, is what I'm saying. Dude, he's doing recon over there. You mean he's not in party chat? He doesn't know. He doesn't know. It has flipped. We are marked. Blue, they've gone to nodes, so yeah, I'm gonna guess that it's not boys. There's a group coming in through Dumbgate right now, far side. I saw that. Yeah, give it auto turrets. I think so, yeah. Yeah, it's too far to hit with GS5. Somebody else might be able to get it. Probably sniff again as soon as I get out of combat here. It's been about a minute. Pulling. Blocks. Should have used my dang whole unblockable, man. A little warm. You have pulls in 5. Pulling in 3. Pulling in 2. Pulling in 1. Pulling. Got 2. Aegis will not save you. Pull in 14. Okay, down. I don't care about RI Lord, man. I have downstate. Just res me. I'll give a fuck. He rolled low, man. He rolled low. I will draw aggro on the Lord. I have downstate. I'm dropping frames. I'm dropping frames. Dots coming from garage. Dots coming from garage. Green going up onto wall. Or died. They made OJ's dropping down. Yeet. Those are interesting OJs. That's not fall damage. Bane is on Blue BL, so there is content on Blue BL. I just don't know who's there for us. Who is on Blue BL for us tonight? It is... Jade went Red BL tonight, so there's actually no guilds on Blue BL. We might be able to go. I just don't know where Dead or Rar went, because they don't sign up. Okay. So there might just not be anybody on Blue. Gods is on Blue, but they're not huge. They're like 20. Blue is the map we want to be on eventually. We're just not done with green yet. Okay. I think so, yeah. Yeah, once we exhaust content here, we can try to go to blue. Ah, never mind. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Lots of blue gliding to middle. It's so laggy in here. It's very laggy. That's our OJs on Northgate, which is splitting the OJs on the Lord. Blue's not that big, though. Oh, there they go. Yeah, they are that big. Who's TXM? I don't recognize that guild. Toxic Mangoes. Stodge, give me iframes. I need iframes. This will be fine. And then I think we drop this as soon as possible because we don't have a ton of downs to work with here. We'll leap in on that. Please. Please. This isn't where I want to be if I'm getting skill lag. I want to be in Greatsword. Because my sword projectiles are autos. You have Wells in 5, Ruthless, but the lag is pretty bad. TXM still stacked to the south. I'm getting catted. They're gone. I think we can fight blue now. Pulling upstairs. Interesting. This guy's got invuln forever. There you go. This is theirs, though, so they can come right back in. They're still stacked outside, and they could probably push back in if they wanted to. I don't know that they're going to, based on how the wall went, but... UA point was pulled. It's an early UA point. I guess it has been 30 minutes since reset. Alright, that'll be that. No dots. Well, I'm probably gonna have to think about going blue relatively soon. Oh, that's what TXM is. Okay. Yeah, I like Toxic. Toxic is a good guy. Yeah. Alright. Green at Worm. Canton Champion Weapon Box? Does that mean I'm dumb? Or is that's an intermediate reward? We're not done yet, but we will finish that tonight, unless Ruthless tags down very, very early. Yaks. My wrench is already gone. I'm gonna put new wrench on. Get my nodes. We do still own it. That kind of rocks. 10 green switchback hills. Alright, so they're starting to spread out so they can take some things back. They're not going to be able to beat us head on. I'm going to go do a wellness check on the Lord of Gary. Alright, never mind. Okay. Skills going off mostly. Slower than I'd like them to, but... Inner down hills. $20 green on Lord Hills. It looks like Tyrion's gonna go save it. Tyrion might be able to save that himself, honestly. Lord 40. Lord still 40. It is really not dropping fast. I think Tyrion's got this alone, honestly. I'm gonna... Yep. Red +3, red +3. You're gonna have to hurry because he's about to get all of them. He's got like 6 already. Yes. I'm gonna take this one bag. I am not needed there. Let me go grab my nodes. That is unnecessary. Scary, 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 scary. Ah, bye now. Not quite. Some poor noob in team chat who's like, hi, I'm only here to get Weapon Master done. I've never played World versus World before and I'm not having fun. Can somebody help me? Like, yeah, just go get it in PvE. It's okay. It is not that fast to unlock. We went up a tier and you went down a tier, so you don't get to fight. It's unfortunate, but we're going to try and make our way onto Blue BL eventually and get Bane to fight, so we'll at least have something to do. Hopefully you guys have something to do in your tier as well. Also, how's no downstate working for you guys over there, Harnum? Because we have like 5 people in the squad who actually got the debuff, and that's it. So we're on like normal game mode. You're hating it? Yeah. Also, the lag feels really bad tonight. I don't know if that's also true with you guys out there as well. But we've got like a pretty consistent half second to a second of skill lag when we're trying to get stuff off. It's a lot of casting wells and then staring at your bar to wait for your wells to go off and then moving on to the rest of your rotation. My hunch currently, and I haven't really confirmed this yet, is that it'll probably update on map change, but I'm not going to change maps on reset, because it's reset. You have Q on every map. I mean, that's because it's a Friday, though. Like, that's normal Friday stuff. Maybe a little extra. Actually, wait. Where's somebody who has no downstate? Okay. Because I thought the no downstate buff also gave you a little extra world XP, and I'm also not seeing that world XP buff. But that one I could just be not remembering correctly. 45, 32, 26, 21. Okay, that's pretty bad, to be fair. We're rocking 15, 14, 2, 13. But I think that's because Dead didn't tag tonight. Because they either don't fuck with reset or they don't fuck with no downstate. So we're down 1 guild. Can't even get into Obsidian? Holy cow. There is you could go EOTM. There is, I forget the name of the commander, but there's a commander that does EOTM K-trains on Fridays. It's, if you screw your queue up, it's an interesting activity sometimes. Get him, Cal. Get him, Cal. But yeah, that seems like a particularly busy reset for you guys. Getting a little close. Just keep an eye. That's a veil. That's a pretty far veil, though. I'm not super worried about it. We'll yank. Wells, unblockable, shroud. A couple downs. They're gonna try and push back onto us now. I want to claim these couple. I need to drop shroud. And then nightfall here. It's really hot. I feel like I want to lich this. Can I kill the spellbreaker? He's miles off tag. But I'm out of unblockable charges. Alright, drop lich. You have wells up, Ruthless wells up. You heard wells, Ruthless? I'm going to assume that he heard wells. Wells. Unblockable. Shroud. Spin. Beautiful spike. Much better. Drop this immediately. Give me a nightfall here, and then pull into the nightfall. Rip Aegis with sword 1. Find somebody who's kind of off stack to hit with your sword. You can maybe get that? No, not quite. You have Wells 10, Ruthless Wells 10. Good. Wells 5. Drop. Do it. Yes! 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 We'll spin. I just want to camp Shroud here. I just want damage. I want as much damage as possible. Ooh, that's hot. It's really hot. Let's get anything down. Yeah, not quite. I'll pass away. Yeah, alright, so we can't quite handle that alone. That is a fair and square 1 fight. Kind of popping off on damage, though. Hey, we did camp a ton of Shroud when they dropped, so this is all going to be life reap through here. Are people spiking at the same time? Minute 17, minute 11. Kinda. This is pretty bad. 14 versus 7. My wells were probably a little early. Quaggan's minute 12. No, maybe Max's wells are just late because he's skill lagging. Sparrowhawk was only in combat for 59, so really it should be like there and a little squished up. I mean, it looks like Necros are spiking at the same time. And this is minute 21. It's the Necro spike is pretty close. The bigger problem is that I should not be third on meters. Spellbreakers and Berserkers should be above me. I should not be that high. Because I'm built to corrupt, I'm not built to strip. Also, I should not be beating Max. Max is a much better Necro than me, so I think something happened to him in that fight. And that got our damage decoupled a little bit. Still not contested. this point, is it even worth waiting in queue? It depends on the guild you're playing with. Like, if I was playing in K&T and I knew I had an hour-long queue, I would have Peglin in a second window, and I would be playing a game of Peglin, or I'd be playing a game of Balatro, or I'd be doing, like, something else, but I'd be hanging out in comms and chatting with people and listening in on the fights and that kind of stuff, because, like, half the reason I play World versus World is because it's a social club, basically. But if you're mostly logging on, like, to play Guild Wars 2 specifically, and if you can't get on map, you don't really want to hang out with people, I'd probably go play something else, because you don't know when your queue's gonna pop. Depends on what you want to do with your time for the night. Been running around doing map completion. You could do that. You could do SAB. You could knock out SAB dailies. Whatever you want to do with your time. Down to 6th from 26? Oh, you'll be in like 15-20 minutes probably. Yeah, it's definitely worth it to wait now. Am I getting nade kitted? Green's way off. Shouldn't have to worry about that. Okay. They can pull back through this gate though. Pulling down gate. Evades, interrupts. I got one. I got two. Field's running for an hour. You'll get in. You'll get in like the next 15 or 20. I would wait it out at that point. Pull in 5. Ruthless pull in 5. Pull in 3. They're a little far. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna keep an eye on green here. He's focused on blue. Alright, he sees it. We're going for it. It would make the maps bigger for reset. Is Cecil here? As soon as I'm safe enough to AFK and check. Because he hates this idea. He and I just disagree on it. They should have EOTM give full pips and full reward track progress for the first 24 hours of a match. So like Friday from reset to reset plus 24 hours, EOTM gives full rewards. And then anytime your map is queued, you can just go to EOTM. If you need to farm EOTM for like dailies, you can go to EOTM. There will be people running. There will be stuff around for you to do. There will be content. And then after that first 24 hours, they shut it down. They turn the rewards off, and then you have to go to the Borderlands and participate in like the actual game mode. But they intended for EOTM to be an overflow map when they released it, because they released it in like, what, 2015? Something like that? During, well, right after seasons, when queues would be like hours and hours and hours long. So it's just like overflow. And granted, as the game mode's gotten smaller and the population's gotten condensed from like 24 NA teams down into 12, etc., it's become less important. But there's still times every once in a while, or for like a note downs. Well, I don't know about that. I was gonna say they could also turn rewards on for EOTM for like new hero jumpstart or bonus weeks, because those are the other time that queues are bad. But bonus weeks and jumpstarts are actually good opportunities to get non-World versus World players into World versus World. And I would be willing to bet that if you were giving EOTM rewards for like bonus weeks, you wouldn't really get a lot of player capture into actual World versus World. You just get people who go to EOTM and treat it like a PvE map. And I don't think that's necessarily like a good introduction to what the game mode needs in order to thrive and bring new players into it. So You probably don't want to do EOTM rewards for no downstate, but I think you could do it for reset, maybe. Cecil is not here. Good. He hates that, man. He doesn't want to turn EOTM on. Those are going to be shallow wells. This is scary. This is really scary. We're in Shroud. Never mind. We're fine. Get out of here. I shouldn't say he hates that idea. Like, that's not very fair to him when he's not here to defend himself. But I think his perspective is the same as mine is for something like no downstate. Except it's the same perspective for him all the time. He's like, he would just rather have people play on maps. I think. I don't mean to speak for him. Good. I wouldn't mind trying that RBP group a couple more times without bomb here. I think that's actually a fairly even fight. But depends on finding things for Tyrion to do. What am I repping today? Dr. Chef? That's fine. No, they're just standing there menacingly. The ballista's still up. We never killed it. It's now a fully formed ballista. We don't run Swiftness Symbol anymore with this. We run Spear. They're kind of close. Get him, Cal. Cal, get him. He's in there, man. He's in the guts. Oh, he's getting turned on? He's getting beamed? Cal, use your healing ability to recover your HP. You were at like 50% health. It was scary. No, it's a reference to, like, you know, beans. Okay. 10 blue. We're not going to be responding to that. We have a more interesting fight in front of us. Bomb should take it. Bomb should take it so that we can try and fight this green group alone. But I don't think he's going to. Danger close. Stumbling, stumbling. A lot of haze in front. Should be fine here, though. Send him deep. And then pull into us. Alright, good engage. Ten blue going Lord. That's just hills, though. Oh, they took Gary back. We don't even have to defend Gary anymore. One ping. Hold on. Oh. I'll have to respond to that later. Asked you to travel to the GBL and kicked you to the back of the queue and you said let's go. Yeah, that's queue bug, unfortunately. It's been a while since I've heard of anybody getting caught by that, but it's definitely still around. At that point, I would probably go ahead and find something else to do with your night, unless the queue's much shorter now. But if you gotta wait through that queue twice on reset, it's going to be very long. I'm sorry that happened to you, though, Haroon. That's just the way she fucking goes sometimes. Sometimes, 13, actually, well... I don't know. It depends on what else you wanted to do with your night, I guess. 13's not horrible. There's no way I could reach that with GS5. I'm not even going to bother trying. Light T-boys? Yeah, I haven't done laundry in a while. Also, it's getting pretty hot here lately, and I just wanted to wear something light. Because the office that I play in is 4th floor of the house, and it gets hot up here. Like, there is not great circulation, and there is not great HVAC up here. Oh, jeez. That's Hills Lord. Wow, we actually could have responded to that. They are taking an eternity on that. I also don't have Call of War. Okay, so there is a Call of War buff, apparently? Does anybody have Call of War? What does Call of War look like? So no downstate, but no Call of War. No downstate or Call of War. That's experience booster. What the hell does Call of War look like? You have too many boosters. I'm just going to look at someone else. None of those are Call of War. Wait, what is this? Oh, Festival Gobbler. Okay, fair enough. I don't see anybody in squad with Call of War. Wait. Deadly? No. Wait. Rift Essence Extractor? No. Lowland Expertise? No. Selfless Potion? Utility Primer? No. Wait. No, that's a mini booster, I think. The duration's all wrong. I don't see anybody with Call of War. I thought this was supposed to come with Call of War. For the extra XP and reward track progress. But I don't see it on anybody. Mini booster? Yeah, that's a mini booster, I think. Wait a minute. Active kill streak. Not quite. Experience booster. Not quite. Not quite. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it anywhere. Yeah, nobody has it as far as I can tell. What's up, Tickles? How are you doing? Food. Yoink. Arca toughness. Yoink. Doesn't feel super necessary, but I'm too lazy to put a wrench back on again. IRL keeping you busy, and the Oblivion remaster. I never played the original Oblivion, but I did enjoy Skyrim. So on the one hand, I'm thinking I could play the Oblivion remaster, and then it would be like I played Oblivion, but in like Oblivion, but in a Skyrim wrapper. On the other hand, I just don't have that much time to sit down and play long video games anymore. It'd probably take me like 2 years to get through Oblivion remaster. That's too much. I'd rather just play like a dozen $10 indie games. We are very close to our EOD reward track finishing. Oh, sorry, were you roaming on that guy? Oh, he had no downstate, never mind. Whoops. Ooh. I would never play Oblivion on stream, man. Sorry, it's not you, Dickles, but Comms decided to talk about Oblivion at the exact same time. And now they're asking if I'm going to stream it. I am not going to stream it. I will not. You have no downstate. Goodbye. Yeah. I am curious to see if, like, it would do well, like, algorithm-wise. But more of the streamer community want to see it. Yeah. But I don't know. I've been surprised by how stuff kind of pops off on my algorithm. Like, I didn't expect Factorio to do well at all. I expected that to basically die on the vine when I started posting VODs for it. It's the most popular thing I uploaded to the VODs channel right now by a wide margin. Like, if I get less than 150 views on a Factorio VOD in the first 24 hours, it's kind of disastrous. So, I don't really think I have any way of knowing. Sometimes you just gotta try stuff out. They're veiling. That's bad. I'm just gonna dodge twice. I never got second well off. I understand this, but it's okay. Been playing Pyanodons for Factorio. That's the kind of thing that would take you like 1,000 hours to finish, though. Isn't Pyanodons the nightmarishly long one? Also, isn't 2.2 coming out soon? Question mark? I don't know. I check the Factorio Reddit like every couple days. Just to see what's going on. And everyone keeps talking about 2.2 or 2.3 or something like that. I didn't realize that... Well, I guess it's not that I didn't realize, it's that I kind of forgot. that like pre 1.0 Factorio used to do content patches. Like I think I started Factorio in 0.16. And there's stuff that changes. So yeah, I don't know, 2.3 might change some stuff. And also didn't Angels and Bobs update as well? So there's that as well. Never got into strategy builder games, so it's interesting to check out. I mean, there's an insanely wide range of games that count as strategy builder games these days, so unless you're like a mono FPS or RPG gamer, it's going to be real hard for you to look at that genre and not really find anything to latch onto. There's lots and lots of games that do like weird stuff with that format. Maybe is not up to date? Okay. I know that's the big one that people are waiting on. So everyone's F5ing on when Angel Bobs is going to update or not. But that's a ways off for us still. I'm content with just building my little base on Gleba for now. Which, as soon as RBP tags down, we might be looking at doing early. Depends on how long they're going to run for. Although I should probably also do Trib tonight at some point. Excuse me. No supply, so we can just get back to tag. Most of your time is RPG and shooter with party games filling up the rest. So you would want RPG games that are also strategy and builders. I'm sure I could think of some. The first one I thought of was Loop Hero. But I'm not sure Loop Hero is going to be exactly right for what you're looking for. Also, old scrolling shooters like from arcades. Oh, like side scrollers, like Contra, you're talking about. Yeah, okay. I know what you're talking about. Cal did okay at Trib, man. He did okay. Yeah, I feel that as well. I've been feeling that a lot lately. I'm not really counting Guild Wars 2 as gaming because, like, while I don't make significant income off of streaming plus content creation, I do earmark it onto my schedule as, like, this is a block of time that you're going to spend on doing this specific thing. So it's like, there's elements of leisure gaming to it, but it's not like 100% leisure. I am not as relaxed right now as I would be if I was just, like, playing games in my free time. And the amount of time that I've spent on like 100% leisure gaming over the last week or two has been steadily dripping lower and lower. Because I've been working on job applications, getting some consulting done, doing stuff around the house. It comes and goes for me. It's in phases. Like sometimes I've got a bunch of free time and sometimes I just don't. Been playing a lot of a game called Farlanders recently, I think it's called. I'll have to go double check, but it's an interesting one. It might make it to stream at some point. It's like an adult rec league for world versus world players. It is. It's socializing. Why is Luis pinging me? Oh, is that because it's what Call to War looks like? Where's Luis? What is his character's name? Oh my god, just find him. Just find him. There he is. You don't have it. What the heck? He sent me a screenshot of him having Call to War. Oh! So he has Call to War, but it's not visible when you click on other people's bars. That's weird. That's really weird. So far, yes. Yeah, this is a very odd rollout of no downstate. I assume that everything is going to get fixed on map change, but at least for right now, this is semi-scuffed. They are inside on gate. This wall is 52. Let's keep an eye on this. We've moved a wall. Pulling. Got numbers, but no pulls. Stability is cheating. They dropped out. They dropped out. They're around the corner. Rip Aegis. Get that block out of here. Good stealth. I'm not sure what stealth do, but it was a good job. Vincent. Those walls aren't going to go that deep. But I guess we'll live. That's a pet. Ignore that. You have no downstate. Just erase him. No skill lag. I'm loving life, man. I'm loving life. I'm not loving life anymore. I did not want to target that guard, but it's okay. If I ever want to dip my toes into Pi without going through super early game, you're through Pi 1. But isn't early game like part of the experience for Pionodons? Isn't that the mod where it's like people post screenshots of like, look, I unlocked my first yellow splitter and it's like 18 hours into the game? Or am I thinking of space exploration? That's the one. I want to experience that, man. I want to experience that step of Pionodons where you're like making circuit boards out of wood and shit. I think that's a critical portion of the overall experience of the conversion pack. But like one of the things that Dosh says in the videos that he's done is that like eventually you get bored of Factorio and you want to start doing conversion mods. And I don't think I'm bored of Factorio yet per se, but like after I finish Space Age, it's just making a bigger base. And I like making a bigger base. I like the feeling that I get from depleting a patch of ore and then replacing the mine with a new mine that's further away so that I can get more ore is like I let Factorio idle when I'm working because it feels so good. It feels so good to just sit there and like let shit run. But at the same time, you're not playing Factorio at that point. You're just watching Factorio play itself. Are they gonna try and come back in? They did try and come back in. That was ambitious. They didn't all come in at the same time, which is, I think, the largest problem with that strategy. If they had been stacked tighter and spiked harder, I think that would have worked out a lot better for them. But they all came in over the course of like 5 seconds. That's not the way you want to make that happen. But yeah, I'll get around to conversion mods eventually. E-waypoint pulled here, E-waypoint. The bigger problem is that I want to be done with Factorio on stream. I don't want to be done with Factorio per se, but I do want to be done with it on stream because I want to get a little bit of Mind Over Magic in. Because it's been highly, highly requested from a couple friends of mine in Girl. So I'm either gonna like blitz through Aquilo, which is not hard. Aquilo is not a particularly complicated planet. And then just blitz to Solar System Edge, and then say we're done with Factorio. Or I'm gonna finish Gleba, and then we're gonna put Factorio on pause for like a month, and we're gonna play Mind Over Magic, and then we'll pick up Factorio again. But I definitely don't want to quit mid-Gleba, because I'll forget everything that I know about Gleba. It'll be impossible to start that base up again. Green is back. Green close. It's pets, it's pets, it's pets. Don't waste anything big on it. They're just going to stack outside. They can come back in, but they can also go through the wall. Portaling? Interesting. Oh, they came back in here. Just dodge through twice. Give me wells for when they try and come back in. How long can you roll autos here, realistically? A while. This guy's gonna have no projectile support on him. Now I'll come back inside. They're gonna have to pull off that. They've lost too many. Yeah, wall is 43. I just wish I had more time to record these days. I've got so many games that I want to play and get up on YouTube. I just don't have time for them all. If you haven't been watching the VODs channel recently, I have been doing a VOD-only series of Reyes 2 over the last 2 weeks or so. So that's been a good one. And after that winds down, I'm probably going to start up something else in its place. I would like to do Oxygen Not Included, but Oxygen Not Included is kind of Factorio adjacent, so I'm probably going to put a bit more of a buffer in between those. I'd really like to do either Balatro or Peglin, but both Balatro and Peglin I think would be really fun to stream. I guess I could do Mind Over Magic as a VOD-only series. We'll see. Also need to get back to Zomboid at some point. Because we're in build 42 territory, and it's changed a ton. It's a very, very different game now. That is our Canthan reward track done. Where's my next non-repeatable? Give me Jahai Bluffs. No. It's either going to be relog or map change. I'm going deep. He's not going that deep. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's uh-oh. Now I'm going that deep. Now I'm brave. Now I'm so brave. Got way too ambitious on that Shroud too. care of all those. It's kind of a wasted lich. Where is he going? Let's get back on to Lord. Get him. Good line, good line. Good line, Boyd. Well done. Stack at garage, stack at garage. Oh, this is a new group. This is Jinx. Do they have no downstate? Tabbing through them, they all have no downstate. So, yeah, I think they map swapped to come here and they all have no downstate now. Oh no. Oh, that's a horrible debuff. I think maybe you need to be on a BL, because I don't think no downstate applies in OS and EOTM. I don't think they apply there. Try going to blue BL because it has no Q. No downstate isn't on everyone? Yup. We only have like 3 people in squad right now that actually have the debuff. We're currently trying to figure out what actually applies it. We think that changing maps applies it, but yeah, none of us have it. We have not had it all night. And before you accuse me of abusing bugs, I have DM'd both Roy and Cecil about it. I've pinged them directly. I told them what was happening. I'm not gaining an unnecessary advantage. I didn't leave the track. I didn't overtake while I was off track. But yeah, Jinx just came here. And they all have no downstate. So I think they swapped maps to get to us. And they all got it as a result. Whereas we haven't left this map, and none of us have it. Just got Call of War and no downstate. Did you float maps? Or when you zoned in on your map, did you gain it? It turned on for Chomp while simply in EBG at 10 Pacific, no map swapped. Yeah, I haven't seen it turn on yet. I don't think it's turned on for anybody on team. We'll keep an eye out and see if we get no downstate, but so far it has not happened yet. OJ's Bay. OJ's Bay in the middle of nowhere. I think he's AFK. Yeah. I like that they rezzed him and then they left him and came to play with us. They're like, we've done our part. They portaled behind us? This is not all of them. That's not great for them. It's okay, we're fine up here. Right, blue is not interested. That cliff is too far to pull, Tyrion. You can't do it, Tyrion. You can't do it. That's a lot of fucking traps. Jesus Christ. Holy cow. Good thing we dodged those. So, incidentally, if you are a dragon hunter or an aspiring dragon hunter, this is why you don't put down traps in advance, because we can just step out of them, and then your traps don't do anything, and then your DPS players have no cooldowns. I get what they're going for. They're going for, like, put traps here, stand here, and then, like, F2 into where the traps are and just spike as hard as you can. But you're assuming that, like, we're going to stand in damage willfully. When, spoilers, we're not going to stand in damage willfully, we're just going to move out of the traps. Invul? How dare you? That's crazy treb work, man. I don't have any supply. I'm just gonna leave. Look for people to pull, maybe. I bet I can get that guy off that trap, man. I'm gonna be the hero. I pulled him off the trap. You've got a window of opportunity here. You should have like 15 seconds of not getting trapped. Nice. I ran like a bitch because it was a deadeye, but, you know. No, he's back on. Alright, I'm going on a mission again. Cal, where are you? Boyd, come with me. Boyd. I trust Boyd with my life. Ready? Oh, I missed! I swear I got him last time, man. I'm so ashamed. I have to run away. Forget what you saw here. I hate that, man. I hate that so much. What are you doing here, Berserker friend? Good pull. Good pull. Which team am I on? I'm on Abaddon's prison. Until next week, and then I'm going to a Mystery server. But if you want me to partner transfer to wherever you are, my rates are competitive. Just DM me with when your guild runs, and I'll see if I can pop in. I'm good. Fair enough. Fair enough. I know where I'm not wanted. You? The Great Shuffle next week or in 2 weeks? It is in next week. Lockout is 3 days from now. Next Friday, you will be on a new team. You're gonna laugh if you start in T1 again. You have a 1 in 4 chance of starting in T1. So, the odds are against you, but they're not nothing. I don't think we're gonna make it to Hillslord, Commander. Cal, are you dying to this Berserker? Oh, he's getting dishonorably 2v1, I understand. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Cal, don't worry, we'll never tell anybody that you're losing that 2v1. Yep. And clipped. Yes, I'm streaming myself cheating, and every 20 minutes I'm going, I have DM'd Roy and Cecil about this issue. I am not trying to gain an advantage. This statement is legally binding. So I think I've got my bases covered. Yeah, it's like I couldn't even float maps if I wanted to, man. Yup. Finally made it in. Congratulations. I hope that you get a little bit of time to enjoy your friends. Blue coming on left. That's true, man. That's damn true. Jinx is out there. That is Jinx, yeah. Alright, so green is at hills. What happened, J-Scope? Green will have just taken that. Where would they go next? I think they would go south and take that tower, maybe? Unless their Gary's contested. Their Gary's not contested. I would probably just go take this tower if I was them. Grab this camp, it's T1. What order did they flip this in? 135 to 348? I would definitely expect them to hit that tower next. There should be white swords on it in about 30 seconds if they are. Or they would have ported spawn and tried to take back Sunny Hill. In which case, I would expect that to be contested in like 10 seconds. It did just contest, yeah, they might have seen that. It didn't contest when I looked at it like 20 seconds ago, though. Gary is contested now. Contested but no OJs means... Oh, never mind, there's the OJs. They're a dumb gate. So, there's Jinx, and then green will be responding to that. Also, my utility ran out. I think I'm done with all of these. So I can just take any of them. Now, the problem is that they can't really get out of here very easily. It doesn't matter, they have died. Good blocks, good dodge. They're going inside. They can push right back out if they want to, so I am staying behind my commander. They've been pushing up portals all night. I'm just going to stay right about... That was a snap pull on gate. I'm just going to keep watching here, like, circle. That snap pulls. Just get away from gate. This would be a good opportunity for them to think about pushing out. We're going for pulls on gate. Give me yoinks. I got a bunch of numbers back there. I don't know how many we're going to get converted, but now we're looking around again because that's a good opportunity for them to pull out since they're going to be rolling stab already. Just be ready to dodge. They're coming back to gate now. They're stacking. They're right behind gate right now. Watch for pulls. Yep. Get Tyrion. It's a banner that whiffed, but he got back up. We're looking for a push out again. Just be ready to dodge. They're right above you right now. They're on the bridge to the gate. Yeah, you can see it. I think if they had waited to distract us with like gate pulls, they might have had an opportunity to push out, but I can't blame them for not doing it because the last 2 times they've tried it has not gone well for them. They're just not quite synced up. And if you push out in single file out of a portal, you're going to get mowed like a lawn. So they can res their people at gate. Stack ban that corner. Just gonna put my face in here. Okay. A couple people getting close. There's a small group to the right side that we're just ignoring. Rip a bunch of Aegis off of people. Now we can kill Mass, because Mass is alone? We can get these converted. They are on tail again. Good Gravwell. Good stun. Don't really have range to do anything here right now. They're really kiting off hard. I think he's going to cut for portal. Get me in there. Pulling on portal, pulling on portal, pulling on portal. It's a little far, it's a little far, it's a little far, it's a little far. Yeah, he was thinking the same thing, but I went for it immediately. Mass doesn't run tonight? I don't know, I saw like 4 people with mass tags. So I was like, maybe it's Mass. I actually don't know who their sidecar is. They've got some RBP, they've got some EBG. They have some War, and then I've seen some Mass. So I think it might just be open tag, honestly. Maybe an alliance tag or something. I don't know what y'all's alliance is or anything like that. This is so slow for you to get in. This is problems for you. You gotta burn both your dodges. Alright, we don't have anyone on portal that we can get there. Yeah, they're stacked on the left side, which is smart, because I can't pull them there. They're going up the wall. It's gonna try and get some of these. What are you doing? What the heck? Get off that. They're at gate, they're at gate, they're at gate. Alright, let's just soak for a bit. We're fine soaking damage here. Pulling ban gate. 5 seconds. Nice. Bad. Good fear, good fear, good fear. I mean, I don't know if Fumido open tags for RBP, but I do see EBG. It makes me wonder if it's Nick open tagged. But then, like, he's not on EBG. Is he allowed to do that? Alright, fair enough. I could have used my own shroud stability for that, and I didn't, so I deserve to get CC'd out of a devastating shroud 4. Oh, fresh notes. I should not be here. Yeah, I'm gonna get roamed on. Never mind, I'm fine. Dude, Boyd a real one. Look at that covering fire that he's giving. All that for a dude that's just AFK on nodes like an idiot. I'll never shit talk Boyd ever again. That's far for pulls. Those are all clones. Get him, Cal. Get him, Cal. Good pull, Cal. I'll help, Cal. Invuln! Alright, fine. Good distort. Good distort. Can't be mid. Good distort. Can't be mid. Pulling on corner. Pulling on corner. Nah, I didn't get anything. Uh-oh. Problem. It's just so baited. Oh, they saw me and they're like, oh, Chef is so soft and vulnerable. I can't wait to kill him. Little did they know, man. It was my master plan. Hard baited. Streamer privilege. I think they saw me try to go for a pull in the tail, and they're like, hey, Chef is off tag, let's kill him, and then you snapped back on tail right when I ran away. Nice. Good ring trolling. So tired of hitting invuln, man. They gotta do a no invuln week. That surely can't be that hard to implement, right? Yeti loot box. Any fighting guilds want to kill Bane. Q is gone. Yeah, it's... Well, Stab is also there, and Stab probably won't, but it's also like a... We don't go there until we're done with content here, I think. They would glide from spawn, if anything, here, I think. So we can just look here. Gliding in from spawn now, gliding in from spawn. I should probably get to tag. Oh, shit. He's gonna get mad that I was noting. I need to win this fight, otherwise I'm gonna get bitched at. There we go. Okay. I'm just gonna stay with Commander. I haven't gotten yelled at so far tonight. I don't want to start now. Disastrous. I'm asking to see if Gods is going to tag down soon on Bluebeal. I can ask Jade as well. Never mind, I can't. Duke's not online. Actually, maybe I don't have him as Duke. Jade? Yeah, he's Jade Commander. It sounds like Swell tagged down, and then Rar went to blue. So red would be the open map now? Let home, now map queue, should got in blue. Yeah, so blue BL is queued, and red BL is the open map now. How does Desert look? Do we own it? Not really. Swell and friends try to get into blue. Gods tags down an hour ago. Well, I don't think they're doing that anytime soon. Gambling. I don't think there's anything in there. Yes. That is a real queue. I'm in. You've got about half the squad in. Content. Content, question mark, content. No, I have no downstate. Why has this happened to me? No. I'm ruined. I was just gonna stay online and command on Tuesday with downstate. Well, alright, so at least we confirmed. If you float maps, it adds no downstate and it adds Cold War. So there you go. Stab so big stab. Oh fuck, they're not gonna have downstate now. Because they've been on this map. That's disastrous. Blue Zerg 20 plus at Ascension base stab. We've got almost the whole group in. Alright, so while we wait for Q, I'm gonna go do Discord admin work for like 2 minutes. On the NA Alliance's Discord, we are currently running a month-long giveaway for using the reset bot to coordinate with your teams and announce your runs and do other friendly coordination things that help your team out in World versus World. So I need to jot down everybody who used reset bot for this week before the reset bot clears. Normally I do this after stream, but if I can save myself the time and I can do it now, then all the better. Abaddon's Prison done. Cathedral of Blood. Done. Demolished Post doesn't exist anymore. Domain of Torment. There's a new one. Fuccio is not here. I know him. You get a Y. Okay. Yep. Yep. There's a new person as well. There is a new person as well. Lots of new people on Dwayne's Temple tagging for the first time. There's a new one. Don't have that one. Mythic Cliffs, not a real place. Nobody tagged for that. Mousewood done. Give me like 3 minutes. That's a new person. Done. 2 more to go. Thank you for your patience. Can't do you. You're an admin. Admins aren't allowed to win giveaways. That's a new one. That's a new one. That's a brand new one. And then I'm pretty sure that you're in already. And then just Yolan Haven. All right, done. Thank you for your patience. We are back and good to go. I wish there was a better way to do that. Hey, how'd you get in here? How did they get in here? You guys got another port? I'm back from AFK. Does any Mesmer want to come give me uppies? I had to go AFK quick. I just need uppies quick. Hello? Yeah. You did not do it. There's no sense. Oh, yeah, you did not do it. I will... Quaggan, let's take 30 seconds after raid and review what's happened here. See me after class. I believe that you did it successfully. You just have to do it successfully every time. I don't accept anything less than perfection as KNT Necro class leader or whatever. True, true. True. Where's all this content that was supposed to be on this map, man? Where's Stab? Where's Bane? I want to play video games. I'm so mad that you didn't get hit by that rock that the worm threw at you. I was hoping that was going to be your karmic comeuppance. You weren't worried that someone was taking this camp. You're just rude. Or were those OGs Gary? It's not contested anymore, so if it was, they're gone. Cal, can you please not phrase it as taking worm? Can you use, like, different words to describe that? Well, because it sounds like it's a euphemism for, like... It's like a... Like, if you call your... Exactly. Like, worm is a euphemism for penis. No, no, no. I was implying that, like, he's... You know what? Never mind, I'm not gonna say it. Never mind. Quaggan's just gonna clip it and then send it to Gavin, and Gavin's gonna be like, that's mad homophobic. You can't say that anymore. It is crazy that a bunch of T-Nux soundboards that feature me, Rufus, has literally never heard before, and you're just firing them off, and he's like, yeah, no, this makes sense. Like, I'm not surprised. Yeah. I love that. We gotta play Jackbox again soon. I got some intrusive thoughts that need to get out. That was a 17k Gravedigger that I just popped off at some point. That's a crazy high number. I think content might be dead, boys. I think we may have exhausted content. If we hit Gary and nothing comes out to fight, then we'll know that we're cooked. You get off that cannon. You get off that cannon right now. You have Aegis? It's fine. You wouldn't have gotten pulled off anyway. I actually don't think I can hit this spot. Good pull. I think from like here I should be able to get it. Pulling. Okay, I just killed him instead. He just died to GS5. That I could definitely get if I had it up. No, he hates staff. He will never play staff. Good evade. Good evade. Alright, as soon as this comes down, I'm going in and I'm grabbing this guy off the can. Okay. Here we go. Get back here. Get back on that cannon. Oil is dumping inner. Heads up. Oil dumping inner. Careful. No. The ball's still at 14, but oil is dumping inner. Careful. Yeah. Cannons need to go. Oil is not a problem. Come back here. Come back here. Get on this cannon. Be brave. Alright, fine. Don't. I'll just kill it. Oh my god, it's the perfect spot. Now, these are projectiles, and they can be reflected. That said, they would have to use it, and they're not. So, there we go. Pulling on AC. Got him. He's just gonna go to the portal, though. I'm gonna wait here. I'm gonna pull him back out the portal. That's very pullable. Pulling this soul beast on right side. 3, 2, 1. Going to need a Mogs. Ah, never mind. It didn't even come out. I tried my best. I feel lag behind him. Doesn't look like it's anything, but... if they see LJs, maybe. There's Bane. Found him. Looks like they had the same idea. They're veiling up top. I'm coming all the way past, and then I'm just gonna park here. That is a shitload of downs. Good fight. Found him. It's a decent spike. Get back here. Good drop. Really good drop. Alright, sounds like we're going to be done as soon as this Lord goes down. So we're going to go do trib, and then we're going to go do factorial. Yeah. Okay. Why? Oh, okay. You want to know how to do the technology? Okay. Dwayne is green. This is just blue randoms. Yeah, I'll show you afterwards, Night Fury. We'll just go to well, anywhere, I guess. No. Buddy. 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 There's a group in here. Yeah, but like we can't use it. All right, Night Fury, I will see you on red BL. And then I'm also going to put voice activation on. Voice activity. Thanks for this. Okay, I'm just gonna go to Stoic. I don't need to change equipment template or anything. I have taken tag and I am showing tag so you guys can find me, but it's private. I'm just gonna go to Stoic. I can do tower as well, I guess, yeah. We're doing Sandspell training. Yeah. I'll just go to Odell. Yeah, we're gonna do portal training quick. Yeah, I was gonna go to Gary, but I actually think tower's closer. It works everywhere, so. I mean, it'll literally like work here, probably. Night Fury had to switch. I mean, it should work anywhere where you can mostly get line of sight on a ledge, right? So you put Spectral Walk on. You stand at the edge. You hit Spectral Walk. You drop. You put your portal down, and then while it's channeling... Oh, it doesn't work there. Interesting. Let me go try in the tower. Maybe that's just weird line of sight, or god, maybe they changed it. No, Quaggan, you said you did it successfully. Yeah. Okay. We'll go... I'll go take a look at this tower, because I know I can do it on this tower. Yeah, that might have just been a weird line of sight spot. I thought it worked in most places, so... I'm a little concerned that it doesn't work there, but I'll see if I can get it to work in this tower. Yeah, but now I'm a little concerned that like it might not work in as many places as I thought. So Spectral Walk, Portal, Spectral Walk. There we go. So that one works. Maybe I have to go out a little further. I'm gonna go look at that quick. It should be within 1200. Like I did it at the archway over the sentry between Gary and the left tower. Like it should be in range all day. This is like 650 tops. You had to buy an Ascended salvage kit, Spectre Walk, go out a little further, come back. Yeah, it doesn't work here. Huh. Is yours? Oh, okay. I guess it's just really fiddly. I'm showing tag. Are you not in squad? Oh. So we're between Odell's and the camp on North Red BL at the sentry. There's like the archway. I think you were too far out on the ledge. I'm looking at where Viper got it, and he's not standing on the ledge. He's a little ways back, which is weird. Well, because I thought it worked in most places, and the geometry here is actually really fiddly. So now I'm exploring the geography. Oh, there we go. Okay, I got it to work. It's working further back. I got it to work from here where I am now. It's on this lip that it's failing. So yeah. Okay, so sometimes the geometry is just a little weird, but okay. Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, that's general idea. You hit your Spectral Walk, you drop out, you start casting your portal, and as the channel for the portal is casting, you hit Spectral Walk again. It's basically the same thing that you would do. Lighttree, you play Chrono, right? It's exactly the same thing as CSing your Gravwell while it's casting. It's exactly the same. It doesn't matter when you do it in the channel. It's just as long as you're doing it in the channel, it should work. Anyway, I'm picking off later. All right, let's go do Trib. Now that I've done my my duty of teaching people in KNT how to play Necro. We'll go do Trib 1, 2, 3, and then we'll go do Factorial. Get me in here. And then put me back on push to talk or I'm going to forget. Am I doing Trib? Yeah, I'm going to do World 1 Trib. World 2 Trib just takes too long. World 1 Trib I can do in like 20 minutes on a good day, 40 minutes on a bad day, so. Carry you? I will do that, but not on stream. You'll have to remind me tomorrow. Should watch a guide. You have a guide to watch. It's me right now. I am your guide. Just do this. And then you do this, and then you go here, and then there's like some guys there. You do this, hit that guy. Come across here. Do this dodge. Don't get hit by this guy. Get this thing. Stop this guy. Come over here. Don't miss that jump. It's not the end of the world if you do, but it's annoying. Don't hit that flower. The flowers that don't wiggle are the ones that explode. So, like this flower here, this blue flower. See how this guy's not moving? You see how sus this guy is? He explodes. You only have stick? I think you can do World 1 with only stick. Actually, I think you can do all the worlds with only stick. You may need Force Glove for 2-2, and you may need Torch for 2-3, or Flute for 2-3. But I think you can... Oh, you motherfucker. I think you can do all of World 1 without, like, anything. If you are, like, a fresh day 1 Guild Wars 2 character, you should be able to do Trib World 1. Unless I'm forgetting something. This piece of shit. That piece of shit. Alright, you know what? Taste it. That's what I thought. Oh, right. You wanted the walkthrough. The low areas of terrain are lava. If you clip your camera like this, you can see that that's actually just a hole in the world, and there's lava at the bottom of it. There are spikes on that side of the wall. There's nothing fancy here. Just a series of jumps. There are flowers that don't wiggle on this hill, so don't walk into them. We're going to use some forbidden technology here. But if they haven't patched it out, it's because they're fine with it existing. If they do ever patch this one out, I'm going to be real sad. Because it is a massive time savings that lets you skip an otherwise pretty annoying part of this level. There we go. You are not supposed to be up here. There are spikes on the platform the monkey's on, so we are going to jump over them. Bomb this nerd. We are not going to pick up the flag because I'm not a coward and I don't need it, and I think I can do this in one. Halfway there. I go over the blue wall to my right. It's a map break. Not too exciting, but funny to see Moto's underground. I'll check it out next time I do it. I don't want to backtrack now, though. Alright, you can go. You can go. You can go. And you can go. We're going to come through here. Don't you dare. Down here. Didn't need the blue. Got it in one. There's spikes here, so you stay on the left. This is all lowered terrain. You need to stay on the high ground. This is lowered terrain. Stay on the high ground. All these fingers shoot. But if you tuck behind this wall, they miss. If you go too high, they don't. Oops. Certified oops moment. Should maybe clear some of these snakes out. Alright, at least all the fingers are gone now. Go up here. There's spikes on this platform. You jump into that ledge, and you just kind of let it push you onto that side, and then here are the spikes. It's hard to explain, but when you have the muscle memory, it's a pretty easy jump to make, and then that's it. There are really no more pitfalls. There's just one relatively difficult jump here. And then that's trib 1-1 done. Pick me up. Give me my baubles. We're gonna have to stop and unload after this one. Actually, I may just go buy the choya seeds after this one, because I've been saving up for those. Yum. Don't think we got anything out of that. Yeah, it looks like just baubles. Okay. At 696, I am going to go and spend quick. Give me this. Take me out. Put me into World 3. Buy. Leave. Is Trib even worth trying without infinite continue? I mean, it depends on your definition of worth, but I completed the meta achievement and the infusion unlocks for Trib 1 and Trib 2 without the infinite continue coin. I actually only bought the infinite continue coin a couple days ago. So it's definitely possible, but it is going to eat a lot of your continue coins. So if you're concerned about like farming baubles, for example, you may want to get the infinite continue coin and then spend your actual normal continue coins on the bauble exchange. Depends on how much it's worth to you. I think the infinite continue coin is like nice quality of life, but it's certainly not necessary. Alright, so this part I can't explain to you. You just have to know where the clouds are. But when you know where the clouds are, you're chilling for the most part. I can't describe it. You just have to know it in your heart. You're gonna invuln that. Oh, never mind. You're gonna end your invuln early. Alright. This rock jumps. You can either dodge jump across it, or you can just bait it into jumping by going back and forth on these two rocks. This rock also jumps. You don't have to do anything too fancy on that one. You can just be quick. And aim for here, up here. One of the fingers shoots. I think I got it already. Grab your balloon. Kill this monkey. There are spikes like here. So you just stay on the low side of the hill. There's the finger that shot. Come up here. Give your friend his balloon. Come around here. There's a bunch of spikes here. But if you just hug the left side of that lake, you're okay. Come across this way, and then before the fern. Yep, a little too far. But before that fern, you cut back and go up the hill. I'll take that. I'll get away with one there. The other spikes are like right here. Yeah. And then just for the sake of showing them all to you, there's some here. There are some here. No, here? Oh, maybe those are the only spikes there. No, they're like here. Yep, they're there. Okay. So those are the spikes you have to watch out for after this particular checkpoint. Come through here, and then through here. And then up here, and then you just hug right side here. There's spikes all along that way. Spikes immediately to the left of you after this checkpoint. So you hug right side, spikes directly underneath that leaf, but you don't hit them unless you fail that jump. This rock jumps, so you dodge past it. We're setting okay time. And then there's spikes behind you here. You want to aim for this rock specifically. This is okay time. It could be a little faster, but it's okay time. Here, you just want to build up some inertia before you start on your descent. That's not going to be enough. We're looking to bounce like right in front of those spikes so that our momentum carries us over. There we go. And then once you do that one correctly, you should just be able to hold forward through the rest of the worm. But it's worth double checking how you're lining up on some spikes, like we would have crashed directly into those. Good. I mean, I'll also say, if you don't have the infinite continue coin, World 1 Trib is like 2 or 3 times easier than World 2 is. So you can just do World 1 Trib without too many continue coins, and you can figure out if it's something that you like or not. That finger shoots. And then if you do like it, you can think about taking on World 2, which is much, much harder. I shouldn't say harder, it's much, much longer. On every single one of these branches that stick out here, there are spikes. So you want to hug close to the cage. There's also spikes next to that mushroom over there. So you want to work your way around left side and then back to right side. That's fine. We'll be okay. That's also fine. We'll be okay. There we go. Glorious chest. Don't think we got anything out of that either. I haven't gotten a single Crimson Assassin skin yet this year, or whatever the skins are that drop from Trib. Whatever they're called. I haven't seen a single box yet, which is very sad. They're decent money. And I would like to have more of them. So here, torch the sundew. Grab your balloon. There's spikes on the right side, then on the left side of that log, so you just sidestep them, drop down here to the flower. We're out here, aiming to get up onto that log. There are no more fuck you spikes past this point. Just a series of somewhat difficult jumps. The flowers mercifully will not kill you, but I do think they pop your balloon. So we're still going to be looking to avoid them. You have your balloon. Still no spikes to worry about as far as I know. We have lowered terrain here, so you just want to make sure you're staying on the high ground. Lowered terrain there, so we're going to hop across the flowers. That finger shoots, but if you just tuck your face underneath that root, it's fine. Spikes there, spikes top of this stump. No spikes anywhere up here yet. Never mind. Forgot about those. One spike's up there. And then I'll just show you where these are as well. And then I'll show you where these are as well. Green water is instant death on Trib. It does not, like, take half a life of damage. It just straight up murders you. So you want to be trying to avoid that at all costs. But these are all the spikes that you have to avoid. Just head around to that one. A finger that shoots, a single monkey guarding our balloon. This one I do remember. There are spikes here. So we jump across this way. Aiming for this mushroom, there are spikes on the log underneath it. There are spikes on the left side of that stump. There are also spikes here. You're aiming for the right side of that stump. There are spikes in the middle of this flower, so we stay around the outside. You're home free for a bit. No spikes to worry about here. There is one set of spikes on the outside of this ledge, so you hug the inside against the wall. There are no spikes to the end of the level. There are spikes immediately on the right side of the shortcut. There are spikes on that branch. There may be spikes here. I've never been down here this early before. No, we're fine. There are spikes on this leaf, so you just hug the edge. There are no spikes to the end of the level. Or maybe there are, but I've never found them. Here, we're going to be running across the leaves. Aiming for this branch on the right-hand side. Take a brief pause. Jump up to this one, jump up here. Ignore the monkey. Drop down the stump. Let me up. There we go. There we go, there we go. There are spikes in this log, but we'll get to that in a second. First, we're going to go turn the checkpoint on. There you go. There are spikes here. There are spikes here. And then there, I believe, is a third set of spikes. Up here. Yeah. So those are the three you need to look out for in this log. There is really no way to thread this needle without a lot of muscle memory. Then you come up here, you're aiming for this stump, but if you miss it, it's okay. In this case, we got it. If you don't get it, you can drop down to that branch, you can hit that crocodile, and you can jump across this way. But in the event of getting all the way up here, you can just aim for the shortcut. Or aim for the checkpoint. Too close to water, apparently. But that's 1-3. So we'll just go kill the frog. Or King Toad, rather. On. Good fingered. Left lily pad, right lily pad are both spiked. So you can only stay on center lily pad. With a bit of clever dodging, you can avoid damage from these rings, but you don't really need to. They only do one apiece. They're not instant kills or anything. And then with Moto's finger, it's only 2 phases. And that's Trib 1 through 1-3. When you're mostly familiar with the route, really does not take that long at all. Gets you something like 6 bubble baubles and probably like another 3 in currency exchanges, plus it gives you a chance to get glitched weapon skins, plus gives you a chance to get Crimson Assassin skins that are tradable. I don't know how much they're worth these days. Maybe I'm thinking of a different weapon skin. What are you thinking of? Are you thinking of Storm Wizard or something? Storm King? Storm Wizard? I don't know what I'm thinking of. There's a weapon skin that drops that's not BOA that you can sell at the trading post. When I see one of them, I'll show you. Cart, not worth my time. So there we go. We'll go pivot into Factorio. If you are only here for Guild Wars 2 stuff, here is a Discord that you can join if you would like pings for when the stream goes live in the future. I have a YouTube channel where you can check out guides, videos, etc. for World vs. World, and I also have a VODs channel if you want to catch up on what we've done on the stream in the past. I will see you on Tuesday, most likely, if you are interested in more World vs. World content. But if you want to stick around a little longer, we're going to go play some Factorio, and I'll see you over there. Hard light skins? I don't think it's hard light. Oh, it's really going to bother me now. Hold on. Glorious chest. Glorious chest, Guild Wars 2. Sab. Super Adventure box. Rewards, Trib, Kaiser Snake. That's what they're called. Kaiser Snake. You have a chance of getting these. These are money. They are money. So if you get your hands on one of those and you don't particularly need the skin unlock, enjoy your money. Close fight bot. Don't need that. You also have a chance, apparently, to get a super weapon box